Welcome to the Own Your Best Life podcast. I'm May Emson, your host, leadership and mindset coach. Here, we talk all things spiritual, mindset, business, leadership, and wellness for the modern seeker who wants to align their life with purpose and inspiration. We'll cover career changes, stress management, meditation, energy, intuition, and more. Each episode holds spiritual and practical tools to help you live a life of your wildest dreams without getting burnt out along the way. Ready to live a life on your own terms? This is the Own Your Best Life podcast. Welcome to episode number 225 of the Own Your Best Life podcast. If you've ever thought about switching roles internally or landing a new job, you've probably realized you need to update your resume. It's one of the first steps in every application or any interview process. And yet many of us put it off until the last minute. And I get it because life is busy. But today we're diving into why waiting is a mistake and how resume strategies have evolved for 2025 so you can stay ahead of the game. Before we get into the specifics, I want to address 3 concerns that I often hear when it comes to resumes. The first is that no one is going to see it anyway. It can feel disheartening when you submit your resume and it feels like it's disappearing into a black hole. But here's the truth. Over 90% of resumes at Fortune 500 companies are screened by applicant tracking systems, otherwise known as ATS. If your resume isn't optimized for these systems, it's unlikely to even reach human eyes. The second concern is I'm too busy to update it. I completely understand. You're focused on doing great work, and that is important. But here's the thing, your resume is often the only way decision makers will learn about your skills and your accomplishments. It's worth the time investment to ensure that the hard work you're doing now gets the visibility it deserves. Third is I don't know where to start. And with so many approaches to resume writing, it is very easy to feel overwhelmed in this process. And that's why I created my coaching program to guide you step by step through the process so you can confidently update your resume and land the job you want. Now, we're going to explore top 3 resume renewal strategies for 2025 that you can complete in under an hour. The first strategy is to customize your resume for the role. One size fits all resumes no longer work. Every job application needs a tailored resume that matches the role. In my Career Revelation Academy, part of my Spiritual Achiever coaching program, we go into detail in a module called Resume Renewal about how to do this effectively. And here's why customization matters. Applicant tracking systems and recruiters are looking for resumes that match the job description. If your resume doesn't align with the role, it's unlikely to make it past the initial screening. Think of it this way. You're creating a document that positions you as the person for the job. You can use tools like AI to speed up the process, but don't skip the human touch. Read through the job description. Make sure your resume reflects the skills, the experience, the achievements that they're looking for. And it might take a little more time, but you only need one yes to change your career trajectory. The second strategy is this: be specific. Specificity builds trust. Hiring managers want to know exactly what you've done and how it's relevant to the role. For example, replace vague statements like managed a team with led a team of 10 to increase sales by 25% within 6 months. Add details like company names, dates, and measurable outcomes to every bullet point. And numbers are your friend here. They provide concrete evidence of your expertise. They make your resume stand out in a sea of generalities. And the more specific you are, the more confident a recruiter or hiring manager will be in your ability to perform. Remember, you want to be successful and they want you to be successful too. And the more specific you are, the more likely you and they both know that you will be successful in this next role. The third strategy is to know your story. Your resume is only the beginning. Once you land an interview, you need to confidently share the story behind your accomplishments. Here's what I often see. People struggle to articulate their achievements because they've either forgotten the details or don't believe in their own capabilities. That's why in my coaching program, we don't just rewrite resumes, we also build the messaging around your unique strengths and genius. When you know how to connect your background to the needs of the company, you'll show up in interviews as the ideal candidate. Confidence and clarity are the keys to standing out. The goal is to make the person interviewing you think, I need this person on my team. So let's recap. The 3 strategies to refresh your resume in 2025 are 1, customize your resume for the role. 2, be specific about your experience. And 3, know your story and how to speak to it. And if you're ready to take your resume and career to the next level, I invite you to join my Spiritual Achiever coaching program. Together, we'll not only rewrite your resume, but also reimagine your career. What do you want next so you can land your dream job without sacrificing your health and your relationships? So thanks again for tuning in to today's episode number 225. If you found this helpful, if you know a friend that is on the search and needs a little bit of resume love or interviewing tips, share this or leave a review. It helps more people find this content and take steps towards their best life too. So until next time, remember, your best life is just one step away. Thanks so much for joining us this week on Own Your Best Life. Make sure to subscribe to the show on iTunes or wherever you listen to podcasts so that you'll never miss a show. And while you're at it, can you please rate and review on iTunes? I would so appreciate it. Share it with a friend, take a screenshot of it, and tag @MayEmson. This helps continue to get the word out. For more show notes and resources, check out www.mayemson.com. You'll have all the links to everything you heard here today. Thanks so much for listening. It's time to own your best life.